Here we go.
This is Genty on second. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
11.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, kill. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Trying on 4th down. It's Lawrence. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, and softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Gun. Hey, run.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice gain.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Go. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. There he goes, right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Route. Hey, stop. Here we go.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target Dante Thornton Jr. And it sets up 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Hey, lion. Hey, stop. We'll go. Silver.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down.
These are 24.
And off to Genty. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings us 4th down and
Okay, ready?
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. Throw is caught by the back. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. That's good for a gain of 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hold on a second. Ready?
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
At the 47-yard line.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Second down, give to Harvey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Taking a shot deep here. Pass brought in by Burton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pull that in front further, 13-zip. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. He connects on the point after. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to Genty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. This is Bowers. Along the right sideline, there's space. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Nix from the gun. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Hold on a sec.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos leading near the break. Offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Hey, go, go!
1st and 10.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Sink right. Red on red. It's on. Sink right open. Big third.
Lawrence working from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Broncos get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He's trying to push the field. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Knicks off the play action. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Middle.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Knicks. Complete to Mims. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Play action with Knicks. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They're set up at the 35 now. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He rolls to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7.
Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Another give here to Genty. Good run there, about 9, but still 3rd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Genty. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, run! Go, let's go! 11.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Give up the guns. It's Genty. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, Ginger, attack!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nick's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go on 4th. Nick's. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nick's to throw again. He's going deep. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this. Going for it on 4th, Nick's. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Counter give to Jency. Gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos nearing their 9th win of the season. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Got to set this up quick.
15 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw again. Nix. Escapes out to the left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Genty running right. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun.
Now it's Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Genty on again. He's headed right. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Away. Hold on a sec. Ready. Captain.
Nix from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hold on a sec. Chill. Ready. 180. Wait, hot. Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Isaiah Simmons kicks it off. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic. Exotic. Polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me. And a friend right behind me. And I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone. Yeah, strong. And you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm swag. I'm surf. I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in some
run it up. The sun is up. So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. And sure everything coming full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, baby. So run it up, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to it, shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we'll be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a trait that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming. We starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 + 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the fight down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes. Starts to rumble. World powers fall. Roaring for the heavens. A peaceful man stands tall. Tall. Hopping that with yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Spin my head right round when you go down. been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when chicken wire, sure enough, it's live, and trying to stop it.